So you've seen the gospel acted out with the children. Gina read in Spanish that famous thing, whoever wants to follow me, take up your cross. And if anyone is not willing to do that, they're going to lose their life. And who wants to lose their life? We want to save our life. But I'm going to take a focus on something else, on some verses in the book of Proverbs. And one of the reasons why I'm leaning in this direction is we had our first Proverbs and pour-overs at the coffee shop in Mattawan, Main Street. We're doing a joint thing with Rabbi Chaim Edelstein, and we're doing something together. But I want to take some verses from the 23rd chapter of Proverbs. And I'm going to read it slowly, and we're going to talk about what does wisdom mean? When does wisdom speak? When do we hear its voice? And you may be surprised at what we're going to find. Don't wear yourself out trying to get rich. Be smart enough to stop. When your eyes fly to wealth, it is gone. It grows wings like an eagle and flies heaven. Bring your mind to instruction, your ear to knowledgeable sayings. Don't withhold instruction from children. If you strike them with a rod, they will die. Strike them with a rod, and you will save their lives from the grave. Gotta stop right there. Is the writer of Proverbs saying we're supposed to hit our children with a rod?
No.
Yes and no. But it's not a physical rod. A rod is like your yardstick or like a ruler. It's a measure. So what the writer is saying is take the measure of wisdom and use that when you're correcting your child. Because oftentimes when we hear it today with child abuse, what happens is people are just simply venting their anger or their frustration. It's got nothing to do with helping the child. No child gets help when they're struck. But if we use the measure of your love, of your wisdom, and you place that before the heart of your child, that's going to be like a wisdom message. It's going to be something that will bring them life, and they will remember. Now, somebody once said that wisdom comes from listening. The heart of wisdom is silence. You and I know that there's often a lot of quickness and response and knee-jerk reactions that we give to situations or circumstances. So what wisdom says is stop. Wait. Because your wisdom is one with the very wisdom of God. La sabiduría de Dios está presente en tu corazón. Está presente como una fuente de energía. It's present in you like a source of energy. As we soon turn our eyes to the beauty of the baptism that we're going to celebrate, you already can see the joy in this family. The joy in Roseanne and Jerry with little Angelina every single Sunday. What a joy that is. Because you and I know that sometimes when there's a baptism, it disappears. They just want to get it done. Like over and done with sort of thing, you know. And this family, Roseanne and Jerry, That's wisdom. In a little child that knows nothing except love from this beautiful family. And she's already being embedded in the joy of this congregation. So if you want to be wise, stop. Look, listen like you're supposed to when a train comes. Just be aware that God is speaking to you in the silence. The silence itself speaks. And in our culture, we need to wait respectfully for what the next thing we're going to say, because the next thing we're going to say is an inspiration from the Holy Spirit. The Spirit is active in your life right now, is active in your love, is active in this community, is active in allowing the grace and peace of the Lord to flow over. A few more lines from that chapter. My child, if your heart is wise, then my heart too will be happy. My inner being will rejoice when your lips speak with integrity. Remember when we were studying geometry, we had things called congruent triangles. It's like this triangle is very similar to that triangle. When you speak with wisdom, there's a congruence, there's a familiarity with what the Spirit is saying in your soul. You won't get that until you become quiet enough to let the thoughts and distractions and things that might come up in your head, maybe some recriminations, maybe some hurt feelings, let them bubble up like the clouds that are flowing away to reveal the sun, the source of light and peace. Listen, my child, and be wise. Keep your mind straight on the path. Listen to your father, to your mother, to your grandparents. We have 4 generations here. There's Linda, Roseanne 1, Roseanne 2, and Angela. It's wonderful to see the generations that are gathered together to make one beautiful family. Listen to your